Howdy there. Welcome to the garage. Just out here putzing around with all things RC related today. The old junker there needs a lot of work, but just maybe 2 good hours of attention and she'd be ready to go. The old twist there flew good. We got the engine tuned up. It's just coated in oil. I need to clean it, get the wing over there cleaned up and put it in the basement. This thing I've been sitting out. I keep telling myself I'm going to go fly it. I just never have, mainly because it takes two 6-cell 5000s or bigger. I actually have 6-cell 6000 milliamp to power it, but I only have 4, so that means 2 about 4-minute flights, and it's almost not worth putting it all together and everything, or taking it apart and then having to get it up to the field and put it back together. So I may wait until I get a few more batteries. I don't know. But we've been working on this thing. Haven't started this in, 3 years, something like that. But when I landed it the last time, I landed it a little bit hard and a little bit fast, and the nose wheel folded up just a little bit, maybe 3/4 of an inch. It bent backwards. But I got it straightened back out. It didn't feel too work hardened, so hopefully it just won't snap clean off next time I land. If anything, I'll just drag the tail until it slows down. I don't really care. But I goobered the prop. Whoop. Phone doesn't want to focus. But anyway, it doesn't look like much, but it's out of balance. I got another APC ready to go. I had the base to my balancer. I couldn't find the shaft for my prop balancer. And it was, of course, in the last box I found of stuff that I looked through. But anyway, so this APC is balanced. And I balanced up this master air screw. They sound nice. They just produce about as much thrust as a stale fart. But it looks better than the old ugly APCs. Especially for a pretty little red, white, and blue Cessna. But probably tomorrow, if it doesn't rain, I'll drag the old bench outside and we're going to get this thing fired up. But something else I do is twice a year, I go through all my lithium batteries and the sausage fingers strike again. And hit the record button and stopped it. What I was going to say is twice a year I go through all my lithium batteries, no matter what chemistry they are, and I balance all the cells and restore them all back to whatever storage voltage I feel like. Like lithium polymers, I go to 3.8 volts. Lithium ferrite, I think I do 3.3 per cell. I don't know. I've got a little cheat sheet I wrote down back when I could remember more of this. Or back when I knew more about it. Whatever. Yeah. Well, I'm equal opportunity. I also fly a rotary wing. Poorly. I have a little S230 V2. Had a 330S blade. But just didn't like it. Ended up selling that off, and the 2 people that owned it after me didn't like it. So I don't know if we just got a bad one or what. This is my Fusion 480 that has been stretched to a 550. It is nearly complete. Have most of the electronics put in. I just need to do wire management. And I think I need to mount the ESC and then get everything programmed. Ugh. And then, yeah, do all the final stuff and watch it fly into a billion pieces the first time that rotor head hits 3,500 RPM. But I also play with boats, too. That's a rare Zellos, I think it's a Zellos, or Pro Boat. I don't even remember. Miss Geico 36-inch. She runs on 4 3S 5000s. Yeah, it's a heck of a setup. Me being me, I've added electric water pumps so that you can force feed cooling water even when you're not. Ooh, look, spare battery. I bet that probably needs to be charged. But that way you can force feed cooling water without having to be up to speed and force it through the little holes in the bottom. It'll just suck it and then spit it out in the 2 vents. Same with the old Sonic Wake 36 over here. She runs on a pair of 4S 5000s. This one hadn't been run yet. I've only run Miss Geico twice, and then they discontinued it, and now I'm scared to make it. No, they need to keep making it. I'm scared to run it. But I got plenty of spare parts for everything that wears out, so I will run it more. It's just scary. It's a lot of boat. This thing's pretty dang fast too. I've never driven this one, but I have seen the white one in action in person, and it's quite impressive. What's nice about these is they have this what would you call it? Void? Yeah, a void in the hull that fills up with water. If you flip it over, and then you just bump the throttle, and it'll self-right it, or right itself, and keep you from having to either have a rescue boat or go swimming. This thing, you flip her over, you're chasing her down. Just kind of the way she is. But this one's a little more novice friendly, so I think we're gonna take it out to Harrisville Harbor tomorrow morning and let her rip. See, I got to get it programmed into my DX5. It shouldn't be hard to do though. These things are only 2 channels. And strip down my old F5, my free wing F5. She is no longer with us, but her legacy will live on in, I guess, the memory of her parts. I don't even know. Can you tell I'm tired? I've been working all day. Been outside, second hottest day of the year. Oh, it was 82 degrees. I don't miss Texas. But anyway, that's an 80 millimeter EDF with a, I don't know, it's the upgraded motor, but, and then it's got a 100 amp ESC, which I've been told you could make do with about a 120 on this, but I don't know. I think I'm going to set this up as a battery discharging rig. My biggest complaint with all these big fat lithiums, especially these 5 and 6, 7,000 milliamp batteries, is if you don't discharge them at the field or wherever flying, it takes for absolute ever to do it on your charger. They just don't have the capacity to bleed off that much energy, but this does. So maybe if I'm easy on it, I could use it on 4 cells. If it even powers up the ESC, I don't even know. Let's see. Oh, 2 to 6. Yeah, that'll definitely work. So we'll just be easy on it, and that'll make real quick work of those big 6-cell batteries. So, yay. And if I ever find an airframe to put it in, we have a spare EDF unit.